Hi again everyone, Scott Pyre, Popcorn fan here, and in this video I want to do something a little bit different. Originally I was thinking of doing a review of the original sequel to the first Halloween movie, Halloween 2, that came out in 1981. I was considering doing a review for that, but I think now that Halloween Ends has ended the trilogy, I think it would be kind of cool to explain the whole timeline of all the movies, all of them. The original film series, the newer films, the Rob Zombie films, and even the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch movie, which has nothing to do with Michael Myers, by the way. I think it would be kind of fun to explore the several timelines that there are within this franchise. There's like 13. Wait, hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 13. There's 13 movies in this franchise. So, okay. The first timeline in this franchise starts with the original film, Halloween 78, and then the sequel, Halloween 2, 1981, and then a few timelines sort of converge from Halloween 2, 1981. There's the Thorn trilogy, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6, Return of Michael Myers, Revenge of Michael Myers, Curse of Michael Myers. That's the Thorn trilogy. And then another timeline splits from Halloween 2, 1981, and into Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection, where that's another timeline that sort of converged from the Thorn trilogy. And then you get the two Rob Zombie films, which is basically a remake. Like the first Rob Zombie film was a remake of the original, and then Rob Zombie did Halloween 2, which was a very unique film in this franchise that also tried to do a lot different, but at the same time did, harken back to the original 1981 film to a degree. And then the new films, which stemmed from the original 78 film, it can be a little confusing, but yes, the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch can just be seen as something that stands on its own. It has nothing to do with Michael Myers. It's an anthology horror film, and rewatching that film, it's interesting because, it has nothing to do with Michael Myers. You can just enjoy it as an anthology horror film, and I don't even consider it part of this franchise. It feels out of place because all these movies are about Michael Myers, and then Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, it's just not. I mean, it's the name Halloween. I mean, there's that, but it's a completely different film. It has nothing to do with Michael Myers at all. So, moving that film aside, you get Halloween 78, 81, and then the two timelines of the Thorn trilogy and H2O and Resurrection, the Rob Zombie remake and the sequel, and then the new trilogy that follows only the original 78 film. And it's interesting though, because the newer films, like, there's a lot of nods and references and Easter eggs to the other sequel films. Like in Halloween 2018, there's kind of a theory that went around amongst some of the townsfolk that maybe Laurie and Michael were brother and sister, which is a nod and Easter egg to Laurie and Michael actually being brother and sister in the other timelines. And then also, there's a certain bathroom scene in the 2018 film that's similar to another bathroom scene in Halloween H2O, I believe. So there's a lot of parallels between the newer films and the older films, and the Halloween Kills, which came out last year, also felt very parallel to Halloween 2, 1981, in a way that Laurie was in the hospital bedridden for most of the movie. That's another parallel between Halloween Kills, which came out last year, and Halloween 2, 1981. And it's all very fascinating and very interesting. And then this new film, Halloween Ends. If I had to compare Halloween Ends to another film in this series, it might be one of the films in the Thorn trilogy, probably Curse of Michael Myers, because Curse of Michael Myers, the sixth film, kind of touched upon a similar kind of concept, but it was more based on a cult, like a cult of people that, it was weird. It was weird, but it did touch upon a similar kind of concept of a similar kind of thing that Michael Myers and what sort of basically created the evil inside him and how it could possibly pass on to other people. That was sort of done before in Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers, and they kind of did that again, kinda, in the new film that just came out, Halloween Ends. Because this Halloween Ends, it's been out for a little while now, and that's just the one spoiler that I will say here, is that Halloween Ends tackles a similar kind of concept as Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers did, and with the character of Corey. That's the only spoiler I'm gonna say in this video. That's all. And then, speaking of Halloween Ends, I'm actually going to be seeing this movie again with my buddy Sean tonight. And I'll do another review with Sean over on his channel. And, I'll give my thoughts on the movie again with Sean. My thoughts probably won't change on the movie, but I'm sure Sean will want to give his thoughts on the movie as well. So he'll, do his review for his channel, and that'll be really cool. So, yes. That's really everything I wanted to talk about in this video, just sort of explaining the multiple timelines within this franchise. It's all very fascinating and very cool. And also, I guess, the Rob Zombie remake. I liked how the Michael Myers mask in the newer films kind of reminded me of the mask in the Rob Zombie remakes, with how it would get deteriorated and burnt. I liked that look of the Michael Myers mask in the newer films, which reminded me of the Michael Myers mask in the Rob Zombie films. I thought it was a clever wink and nod of the mask being kind of similar to the one in the Rob Zombie remake in the sequel. That was pretty cool. So yeah, that's really everything I wanted to talk about in this video, doing a bit of an explanation for all the separate timelines within this franchise. So, and I might do other videos like this in the future, like explaining timelines of other franchises, maybe Pokemon, which could be very, very convoluted and complicated, or, something other than, another film series. We'll see. And thank you guys so much for watching. That should do it for this video. And next time you'll see me, I'll probably be doing my review of Halloween Ends with Sean on his channel. So that should do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.